Hey, 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 hey. Good afternoon, my rosebuds. How y'all doing out there? All my new rosebuds and the new ones that's coming in. Thank y'all so much. This your girl, Dion says whatever. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And give me your opinion. Let me know what you think, y'all. I know I haven't been up here in a minute, but I'm here now, y'all. But anyway, y'all. This stuff with Blueface saying that he's not Junior's father. Look, we all have an opinion, like we have a whole. Um, and people have so many different opinions, but most I hear that we knew that that was not Blueface's son. Okay, um, the timing is off-putting. You get what I'm saying? Because for the simple fact Blueface was doing pretty good with his streaming. I say amid stunner. Then some of it was stupid. I'm not gonna lie, it was stupid. But you know what I'm saying. But a lot of people gravitate towards Blueface, so his stream's been doing pretty well. He making money. Um, and like I said in my other videos, Blueface a big ticket, so he doing what he got to do. And anybody that's gonna come and grace his streaming platform, he gonna let them. You know what I'm saying? Because all these other streamers and other people that's coming on there, other people follow them, and they're gonna start following Blueface. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a win-win situation sometimes. But I feel, or my thoughts, and some other people's thoughts that I've seen saying, why now say it? Why pick now to say you're not his father, right? But I said because of people going around saying he neglecting his son, he got another son besides Javon, and people was saying that, but they really heavy with that conversation since Nevaeh announced their pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? And she's having a boy. So now people is really going higher on Blueface saying, oh, well, you bringing another child in this world, but you're not taking care of one of the ones you have now, and which is Junior. Okay. A lot of people said that it was Ronnie's. He looked like Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? I don't care neither way. I just hope this boy can find out who his dad is or was, whichever lane his dad is in, whether it's Blueface, whether it's Ronnie. Who's to say it's one of them? We don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like Blueface said, he signed a contract. He been saying that way back before now. So the people that saying he's lying, he doing it to get Krishan attention, or he mad at Krishan. He's been saying that from the beginning. Since that Zeus DNA test came out, Blueface been saying he got paid to say that that was his son. So who are y'all to say, oh no, he lying, or something wrong with him? He know that's his son. I mean, if the man say it ain't his son, who of us? Who are we? You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm tired of hearing about it because it ain't our problem. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that if he really is Junior's dad, he needs to own up to how he treated Krishan, for one. You know what I'm saying? She needs to come to grips on how she treated him and what she said after the fact when he got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? She gonna dox him again, which everybody knew his address. Um, and he belonged back in jail, and she's gonna unalive him or pow him in the face. Like, this stuff is detrimental to Junior's well-being, his parenting. Because if both of y'all are the parents, y'all should be getting along to co-parent. And Blueface, you shouldn't contingent this on being around her, sleeping with Krishan, or her just coming to chill with you. None of that. It got to do with Junior. And Krishan, you don't have to be there for Junior to be with his dad if that's his dad, meaning Blueface. Rest in peace, Ronnie Doe. Now his Ronnie's sister came out and said, Blueface, don't it's going on a year. I think she said, don't keep, don't start trying to attach your circus to her brother. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, y'all can't, his family can't deny Junior if they really don't know. And that's my honest opinion about that situation with Ronnie's sister. Because that boy could be missing out on a whole family, a good family, perhaps. They seem like, they're good people. You know what I'm saying? And not saying, because I don't know what Krishan doing, and I really don't care. You know, I, I don't have no dog in the fight, none of that. I'm just tired of hearing this paternity stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting tiring. You know, Krishan seemingly moving on. She do little stuff here and there, to get Blueface's attention or try to, or get him to say something. And I do believe Blueface does it too, to get her attention on some things, not everything. And I'm tired of seeing these comments in different chats and stuff saying, "Oh, it's she doing that cause of Krishan," or "Krishan did that first, and now no, I did a lot of stuff first before Krishan. It's not because of her." You know what I'm saying? You can't keep attaching it just because it's Blueface. Anybody that graces his platform or he around say, "Oh, she trying to be like Krishan." You know what I'm saying? Everybody is their own person. Not everybody wants to be Krishan, especially her parenting skills. So I'm gonna leave that right there, though. You know what I'm saying? And then Jaden, this little silly duckling, like, you so want to be kept by Blueface. You know what I'm saying? You're not even making sense. You say, "Oh, you still gonna sleep with him until you find somebody," right? Why you still belittling yourself? Know your worth, sis. Know your worth. Cause it ain't nothing like standing on your own 2 feet, knowing the woman that you are, that God put you on this earth to be. You weren't put on this earth to be his slave, to be his minion, to be his golden retriever, whatever. Get over the ideal of, "Oh, that was my high school sweetheart. I was his only baby mother," because you're not his only baby mama no more. You know what I'm saying? When y'all both was doing your own thing, you should have known y'all could never come back to the way it was. That ship has sailed. You need to and stop letting Carlissa dictate what you do with your kids and Blueface, because that's his mama. She gonna always ride for her son. That's why he's like he is now. You know what I'm saying? Because of her, and then his own shenanigans he add to the mess. You know, and Carlissa, you trying to keep them tied together. You know what I'm saying? You say you're gonna do a show with Jaden. It's people contacting you and emailing you and stuff to be a candidate to be with her and all this, and all you can say is, "Oh, I have to ask Blue." Why do you have to ask Blue? It's her life. Ask Jaden. Ask Jaden. Who gives a damn if Blueface get mad or not? He doing him. Let her do her. Cut the rope, Carlissa, because you're not her mom for one. And it's like you were dangling her in front of Blueface and you dangling Blueface in front of her. Lady, you know? He like, and and this is my opinion, I feel they all playing the game with each other. And they all in on the joke but us. Because if y'all sit back and look at the whole picture from kind of the beginning of Krishan and him, all the shenanigans with kind of this, like just all the ins and outs, ups and downs, like everything, and the way things played out at the end to become what it is now. You know what I'm saying? And then him following her and Krishan following, like all of that. If y'all see, y'all probably will figure it out. It's a game that's being played on us, okay, for money. But some of the stuff is funny and entertaining. I'm not gonna, hold you on that. But I just feel like, you know, life is short and you're not promised tomorrow. So Blue, if you are Junior's father, get it together and be that father, that dad that he need. Krishan, if he's not, stop saying it, stop lying, and tell the truth on who son that is, so Junior can have a father if he's still living, and know his father if he's not, if he's the one that's unalive. Period, point blank. And when I tell you the mental illness that's going on in this mess, first of all, Blueface is a narcissist, and he rage bait and he try to gaslight and manipulate. He do all of them. Because the girl Jordan, she was the girl that was just on there. She was saying who she is and how she know herself, and she's still growing, like all this stuff. And he gonna try to tell her who she is. I know myself better than you do ever. You know what I'm saying? Like he do that. Like he tried to belittle them, and she wasn't going along with his program, and he got mad. Blueface got an attitude because she wasn't, Blueface, like that. She was not doing that. You know what I'm saying? He knew it was a no-go with sleeping with her. It was a no-go with whatever. And he got mad and he told her to exit. I believe she was getting ready to leave anyway. She was getting ready to leave anyway. But she had left. Like, I'm like, the same way he tried to gaslight and race bait Stunner Girl. It was just so obvious. You know what I'm saying? He a one trick pony. And y'all young women need to look at that and do better for yourself and want better. Want a lot better for yourself. And Krishan play gating with God, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that there because I'm not judging God. That's God's job. God gonna handle her on his own. That don't got nothing to do with me. But they both need counseling. They all need counseling to get off all this, whatever it is, this attachment to Blue, to know, to start getting to know who they are as a person, and getting to know their worth. Because that's all you have is yourself in the end. Especially if you got kids, you have to be okay to take care of your kids. If he all got your mind messed up, how you gonna be okay to raise your kids? And a lot of people saying Blueface shouldn't have asked Javon, is he GAY? He could ask him whatever he want to ask him, but why ask him certain questions on the internet? Because for one, people gonna talk. That boy is not even thinking about nothing like that. Now, sitting down, having a conversation with him about certain things, about life, men and men, like women, like life stuff, that's something different. But you supposed to talk to your child as age appropriate conversations as they get older. You know, no, I'm not a expert, but I did my damn big one with my son. You know, age appropriate conversation every couple years on any topics is fine, because guess what? They're going to understand where you're coming from, and they're going to give you their honest answer if they are aware, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on around them. But y'all, if nobody never told you they love you, then y'all saying it. I love you, you, and you. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and become a rosebud, because why not? Let's do this, y'all. Bye, rosebuds.